Hey, Fuzzy Goat people, it's Melissa here in Thomasville, Georgia at the Fuzzy Goat. Hope you're having a great Tuesday. Had to think what day it was. Um, and getting ready for your holidays. I am getting ready to go to Italy to see my daughter. Can't believe she's been over there for 3 months. So I'm pretty excited about going to see her and just about going somewhere. So I'm excited about that. And I think I have my knitting situated. So this is what I did. I am going to put one sweater on hold, like on a holder or stitch holder type thing. Put it in my suitcase because I'm not planning to check a bag. And I had my daughter order needles for me in Italy, so she will get the needles for that sweater in Italy. So she has them. They actually got there, so I can just put them on the needles when I get there. For the plane, I have two fun projects that I'm going to share with you in just a minute. Maybe right now. I'm just trying to think what else I wanted to share with you guys. Yeah, okay, so let's talk. Thank you for watching. I see Kathy, Teresa. I see Pete Jolly, but I'm wondering if it's not Pete. And I see Cindy. Thank you for watching today. And Rita. All right, so for my plain knitting, because I needed something, well, that was small, but also that was on small needles so that they don't take it from me. So that's my fear. So this is what I decided to do. This is super fun. I'm actually going to start this tonight. It's called Sunday Scuffs. Okay, it's a DK weight pattern. I don't know if there's a little design in there. Let's see if there's something over here too. Oopsie, going backwards. So maybe a Christmas item for my sister. Not sure. Anyway, so I have to start it because I got to make sure I don't need longer ones or double point. I'm hoping I could do it like on a 9-inch or smaller, or like on small needles. So I got to start those tonight. So I'm kind of excited about that. And let me show you the yarn that I'm going to use. Ta-da! I know you've seen this. This is Holly Jolly. So fun. We have a couple. Hey, Marcia, Kathy, Tina. I think that's it. Can the airline call the airline and ask what you take? I understand we're supposed to be able to take needles, but I also understand it's up to the agent as you go through that they could just cut off the tip. So I don't even want to take that chance. So that's where I'm going with this. I don't want that stress or that angst trying to figure out if I can do it or if he's going to be nice or even on the way back if they're going to cut him off. So that's my angst with the needles. Maybe I'm thinking too much about it, and my family is like, is it really that important, Mom? Do you need your knitting? Are you kidding me? Yes. They don't think I'm going to have time to knit. I think they are wrong. I will make time. So anyway, so this is that upside down? I know it's still backwards, but it's Knitwise, Holly Jolly, DK weight. I know I've shown this before, I think. It's called Floofy DK. 85% merino, 15% nylon, 246 yards. So I'm thinking this will make a really fun sock just for the holidays. Yeah, not even a sock, a slipper. And then check this one out. I don't know if you can see the little sparkles in there. I didn't do the sparkly, but I think that's super fun. And I was also thinking today, wow, the sparkles might hide like dirt or like lint that you pick up. So I don't know, just another idea. This one is, let's see if it has the same yardage. I think it does. Yeah, 246. It's the same base, but it has the sparkle. So that's fun. Get you in the holiday spirit. So that was one project that I'm hoping, like I said, I can start and make sure I can handle on the plane. If not, I have a second project that I thought was super cool. And I know I'm not going to be able to pronounce. I think it's Pesserine. I'm not really sure. But it's a stole, I guess. I was kind of thinking it was a scarf. My sister, again, it's for my sister. It doesn't, but see, I like the way she's wearing it here. My sister generally doesn't like them that big, but I think it'll be fine because it's pretty open. This is a geometric lace. I really like the pattern in it. I think that's kind of cool. It is fingering, and so I had two options, but I think what I'm going to go with is these Wonderland Blossoms fingering weight that gradients. So I think that would be super cool. So I have other colors. And I'll put the link up on my live under comments, but you can also check them out on our website, fuzzygoatyarns.com. Hello Z, how you doing? so I think that'll be super fun. And with just the change in color, it would keep me, you know, satisfied, I guess you could say. The pattern, it does say 24-inch cable or longer. I might have to sneak them on something shorter. And I think I'll be okay. I think I'll be okay. Anyway, all right, so that's my plain knitting, not that. So Sunday Scuff and Passerine, I think is how you say it, are the two. And I'll put the link up there. So on to my projects. I had a pretty successful, I say successful as far as my knitting projects. I was able to hit every one of them a little bit. So I'm going to show you those. I'm going to talk about the sweater I'm wearing. This is a mosaic color work, which was super fun. I'm going to stand up because I think I wore a sweater that I didn't stand up. So it's very boxy, as you can see. I think it was, and if it's been a while, I think it was just two pieces and you seam them together. It's called, and I'll put the link up, Kimono. It was in the Vogue magazine, and I took a class in my the Waxhaw shop that I used to go to, and this is just a super fun project, and I'm pretty sure it's a worsted weight. So I'm kidding myself that it's warm enough to wear this, because it's cool enough to wear this, because it is kind of warm. And I did wear some corduroys today because it's November. You should be able to wear corduroys. Gosh darn it. All right, so here we go. Projects. I'm not even sure if I have these in the order that my notes have, but that's okay. This is the little Knit a Little Book pattern that I'm doing, the sweater in a 4T. I really like that book. So you guys should check it out if you've got grandbabies or whatnots. So I am going to confess, I did mess up, but you can still see it. On the pattern, there's a little stitch kind of pattern up here at the neck. I'm going to show you the picture. This is the brushed cotton. I had to get used to working with it. I will say it's the halo. I love it. It's super soft. And I'm probably somewhere in here. I'm doing some, I think I just did some increases. But let me show you the picture. And I'm also wondering, I didn't do gauge because it's the sample for the shop. Sorry, trying to get to the picture. Let me show you this one because this kind of shows you the detail. There's just a little bit of detail up at the neck and at the bottom. And I think there might be some on the sleeve. Oh, no, none on the sleeve. Here's the full picture. It's called Biddy Beekeeper Sweater. So I didn't do a gauge swatch. So I'm wondering if with this yarn I should have done a little smaller needle, but I'm okay with it. It's a little open, as you can tell, but it's super fun. Super fun, pretty color for a little girl. So that is sample for the shop. It's going to be a 4T, a size 4T. All right. Let's see what, this one I'm like so pumped about. I want to go to this one because I'm almost there, so that's the one I want to, it's not going to happen by the time we leave, but it would be nice if I could bring it. But sweaters are hard to bring on a trip, because they're thick. But look, so the pattern says charcoal gray. Oh, you're talking about the sweater. Yeah, so it's very dark charcoal, not quite black. This was so fun to do. Anyway, this is the Promenade blouse, and I believe the pattern calls for 9 inches here. I think I'm pretty close, maybe 8-7 inches, but I decided I probably need to go 10, and then I have an inch of the ribbing using the DK. And then the sleeves. So super excited for this one to be almost done. And I really like the neckline on this. I have to check that out again. It's just wide enough without being like off the shoulder. So yeah, that's the Promenade blouse. That's using, the blue is like a mohair. Actually it's Surrey silk, and then it's a DK. So fun to do. Okay. And it's funny because it's one of these that goes faster than you think because you're switching needle sizes and yarn. So like if I can do a repeat, I've done like almost 2 inches or 1.5 inches or something. So like if I sit down and can get through both yarns, feeling pretty good. All right, Promenade blouse. This is my Santa bag, a big old Santa bag. Cadence gets worried. She says it's too, when I come in on Tuesday, said it's too heavy. So I finished the sweater class that we were doing, Forest Land, and It was a lot of fun. Had fun working with the people. Okay, working with the 2 different classes we had. So this is my color work. It's so cool how this worked out like this. This is the color work is Federbrook, and I didn't change. I started from one end of the ball and went. It's not even a whole ball. I can show you. Let's see. It's about half a ball, and it did the branches in that different color like all the way around. I just thought that was super cool. I have to say this is my husband so far one of his favorite, but again he likes purple, so that makes sense. So I was not doing long sleeve. So Sunday was sleeve Sunday. Sunday, yeah, sleeve Sunday. I played around with these sleeves. I must have done them, I don't know, 3-4 times. Just playing around with it because I wanted to give some feedback to my class on how I did the short sleeve in case they wanted to. I think a lot of them were doing long sleeve. So I did some German short rows almost immediately, and then did a few decreases, and then I didn't want them very long. So it's only about maybe 1.5 inches, from where you picked up the sleeve on the bottom. So I do have to block. I'm hoping that this, and I did an I-cord bind off. Three stitch. The 2-stitch, I did the 2-stitch first. I didn't like it as much. So it's all going to depend on if I can get the roll to sit down, which I think I can with blocking. That's my goal. So we may be taking them out and doing them again. But so for the class, normally I don't do my sleeves before I finish the body, but for the class I just wanted to have them pick up and answer any questions I have about the sleeves. So now I just have some of the body to do. This Knitwise is lovely as always to work with. Yeah, so that's and this is a Jen Steingass pattern. She's got some great ones. Oops. Some dangling here, some dangling needles. Stuff that in there. Thank goodness for stitch stoppers. Because as if I've always used them, which I haven't. All right, let's see what else I got in here. Got a couple more. My friend's Hardigan. I think, and y'all are probably going to think I'm crazy, I think that the second side is going to go much faster because I'm more comfortable with the pattern. I'll take my little stopper off and make sure I don't lose. Stopper overboard. Make sure I don't lose anything. So I've only gotten a half a repeat, but it actually went pretty quickly. So I think it's 4 repeats, maybe 4.5 repeats because we ended up, yeah, something like that. So it is going to take some time. It just does take time. That's just it. It just does. So now I'm starting. I don't know if you remember the pattern. Which way it goes? Yeah, it goes this way, and then it goes back out. So I'm halfway through that repeat. So now I'm going to start going back out. So yeah, Hardigan. All right, I'm gonna get my stopper before I stuff that in the bag. And I knew I was gonna get a tickle in my throat. Hold on. All right, I think I got a couple more for you guys. Oh yeah, I started my nephew's blanket. Well, my great nephew blanket, and it is. Oh, my stopper came out. Or did I have a stopper on this one? I didn't have a stopper on this one. This is called the Lear, L-L-Y-R. And it's, look at that. It's just so cute. The little pattern in there. It's got a little texture to it. It's a little raised, little something going on there. So this is fun. So I just kind of work on this a little bit every night because it is thicker yarn. And this little action here to get the, can you see it? Let me see. To pick up these what do you do? You're holding the yarn in front and sliding stitches, and then you go pick up the yarn that you held in front and cross it over a knit stitch. That's a little tough on the hand, so I don't do too much of this at one time for that reason. So it's kind of fun just to do a couple rows. It's long, and it's super soft. And I have finished a ball. I think I'm on my second ball, so that's always exciting. So yeah, the Lear. Did I lose? No, here's the ball. All right, let's put this over here. And one more to show you. This is the one that's going to come with me to Italy. And on holders. This is my plan. And hope it doesn't get confiscated. Not the sweater, but you know, the holder. All right, so this is the DK weight. It is the baby cocktail or Thea Coleman pattern. It is called Shandy. So it's the cool thing, and maybe you've made cardigans like this. This is the first cardigan I made like this. Not that I made that many, where it's the front and the back. It's all on one needle, so they're not panels. So there's no sewing together. So busy yarn, I know, but it's just so fall-y. I like it. Can you see what's going on here? I think. Okay, let's see what's happening. This is the braid. Yeah, there's a slight pattern right next to the braid. You can't probably see it on the camera. Then there's just knit around the side. And then on the back, there's a really cool panel of braids. And let's see if I can show you the pattern, because I can see it. Yeah, it's right here. Okay. Yeah, you can kind of see it. It's right here. It's kind of like a fishtail. It goes out and then it goes back in, out, kind of thing, on either side of the braid. So it's kind of cool. So yeah, so this is kind of fun. Like, this is a fun one because there's just enough pattern or, you know, detail that you have to pay attention. And then just enough knitting, and then on the other side it's just the stitch that was above it. So it really goes fast. It's fun to do. It's just fun to do. You can watch it while you're watching TV or whatever. So that's the Shandy. That's the one that's going to go to Italy. Anyway, so I think I'm on the second ball. It's going to take a lot of balls because of the braid. Anytime you do a braid or a cable, it takes more yarn, but I just love them. Yeah, so I think that's all I have. Next week, I will not have a live. And when I come back, we'll catch up. And I'll let you know how Italy was and what I worked on and what they took and didn't take of my knitting. Hopefully nothing. Oh, yeah, somebody, Cadence also does that. Brings a prepaid envelope to put her needles in if they get confiscated. I just don't even want that stress. So I'm just not even, because they could also decide to throw it in the trash. You know, they may not mail it for me. So anyway, that's my plan. That's what I'm going for, and I'll keep you posted. So I hope everyone, since I'm not going to be here, has a great Thanksgiving. Safe travels if you're traveling, and I hope you get some knitting done, some of your projects completed, and we'll catch up real soon. Take care. Bye.